The Allen Institute is all about fundamental discoveries in life sciences and accelerating scientific research around the world. We care deeply about open science, and we really want to make our data and our tools available to users as quickly as we can.
The Allen Institute is a really awesome place to work because we're able to pursue high-impact questions in a completely open way where we can share our data with the entire neuroscience community. At the Allen Institute for Neural Dynamics, we are interested in mapping brain-wide neural circuits. By understanding how different brain regions are connected, we can then start to understand why the brain is not functioning correctly in diseases such as Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. And if we're able to understand that, then we may be able to develop therapeutics or drugs to cure those diseases. When we collect our raw data, you can think of it as a panorama across the brain. The first step is that the data has to all be stitched and put back together. The data then needs to be traced and segmented. We need to find out where these neurons are.
The data that we collect is gigantic. The files that we collect are hundreds of terabytes over a day or two, and everything changes about how you need to manage data when it's that big and that fast. The challenges are all about scale. There's just the size of the data that we collect and how fast we collect it. We're excited to work with VAST because it really is all about performance.
The VAST data system was really unique in its capability to both take in the data at the rate that we needed, but also to store these several hundred terabyte data sets. It allowed us to run our microscopes 24/7, essentially, collecting as much data as possible, so ultimately we could map as many neural circuits as possible.
Every step of the way, we keep track of the code that was run, the version that was run, all the parameters of all those steps. Those get stored in little files that follow every result out the door. The metadata that we need to keep track of in order to understand how to effectively and reproducibly analyze our data is just really complicated, and our understanding of it changes over time.
We can quickly become drowning in the data in terms of how to analyze it. All of the new advancements in machine learning and AI are really going to be pivotal in allowing us to make sense of all of the data. For example, in mapping brain-wide neural circuits, being able to trace them and sort of segment them across the brain is extremely laborious to do by hand. Being able to use automatic triggering of processes for our data is very important. The rate at which we can analyze these neurons is going to be sped up dramatically.
I think another big part of this platform is mechanisms for collaboration. Our vision for a data platform is one where anybody can come to the platform and have immediate access to data and run their own analysis on it, and even rerun the ones that we already ran, and then use that information as platform to create their own discoveries. Academic research is often insular. Some of that is cultural, some of that is technical. Any type of user that's interested in coming to the platform can come and play and get compute and work with the data. So we're excited for a platform that makes it possible to really rapidly share data around the world.